Hey guys! Today we're going to be making a miniature iPad or tablet. You could make this using the same technique as in my recent smartphone tutorial, but I didn't want to post another tutorial just displaying the same technique. And one of the things a lot of people said on that video is that they don't have liquid clay to make the screen, so I really wanted to show you a different method. So for this one you want to roll out a sheet of clay and cut out a rectangle in the size you want your iPad. Round off the corners and edges. Then just add the holes for the headphone, speaker, charger, etc., as well as a few buttons. After baking, I applied a thin layer of silver-colored acrylic paint followed by mica powder. I then added details using silver-colored alcohol ink as well as black acrylic paint. You then want to take a piece of paper and cut out a piece that fits the front of the iPad. I sealed the back of the paper with glaze before gluing it onto the iPad, just because otherwise if any glaze comes underneath the paper you'll be able to see it. And then for the front I sketched out the size of the screen and filled that in with a waterproof marker. Made a few adjustments using white acrylic paint and made a small button from paper as well. I also used silver-colored alcohol ink just to make a really thin line all the way around the top edge, then seal with glaze. To make a super simple dock or stand, I just cut out a rectangle, added a thin strip to the front to form an edge, pre-baked another rectangle and added this using liquid clay. If you want to make the classic earphones or a charger, you can check out my smartphone tutorial, but for this video I want to show you how to make a simple pair of headphones. You first want to roll out a sheet of clay in any color of your choice, then cut out a strip to form the band that goes over the head. Add a circle to each side made from a slightly thicker sheet of clay and blend it out. I then used my blade and the end of a mechanical pencil to add a few details. To hold it while baking, I cut and folded a strip of cardstock, and this is just going to mimic the shape of the head. Take 2 balls of clay and flatten them to create a dome shape, then pre-bake the 3 things you've made so far. After baking you can add some white clay to the other side to form the cushion part of the headphones, and then bake again. Once baked, glue them onto the first part you made and use acrylic paint and alcohol ink to add a few details. Lastly, I just used cardstock, glue and acrylic paint to make a cover that can act like a stand as well. The one I made is just a really quick version, but if you wanted it to look a bit more neat when it folds, I would recommend using a thinner piece of paper for this scale. The strip I added to the back was only attached at the outer edges, forming a pocket where the two straps can be put in. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next tutorial.